It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're live with Expresso. Thank you so much for tuning in. You know what that sound means. It's time for our Tech Daily Update. Now, the battle between renewable and fossil fuel-generated power obviously rages on as humanity searches for a sustainable long-term source of energy. But there's one type that we are still working towards being able to produce that could pretty much eliminate the need for all others. It is called fusion energy. Step in, Iron Man. No, we are now joined by our tech expert, Theunis Janse van Rensburg. Fusion is something that I think just about every sci-fi writer, every sci-fi movie has touched on.
Right.
This is something quite phenomenal. Are we close? How does it actually work, first of all, before we get ahead of ourselves? Take us inside the nuclear process.
Fusion process, yes. So nuclear fusion, you can think of it as kind of the polar opposite of nuclear fission. Now, our nuclear thermal power plants that we have working now are fission power plants, which is essentially taking a very large element, a large atom, and breaking it up into smaller ones, and that releases a lot of energy.
Huge amounts.
Yes, yeah. But that typically has a lot of radiation and other things left behind. Now, fusion is the cleanest of clean energy because the sun is fusion energy.
Hydrogen-based.
It is the smallest elements being fused together into bigger ones, and then that releases even more energy than a fission reaction does.
So now I'm going to ask you to explain what Tokamak, a company that's been working towards this end game, how far along are they? If people are talking about this, how far have they been able to take this?
Well, they've actually come quite a long way. They're a private company. They are backed by the UK government, and they have now created a kind of a fusion reaction that they can hold for longer than we've done ever before. So they were able to hold a fusion reaction where the plasma that's formed was about 15 million degrees, which is hotter than the center of our sun. So they're getting there.
I mean, how much power is created? If we get this right, could we essentially have energy for the planet forever? How much energy are we looking at here?
So that's the idea. If you can sustain a fusion reaction, we could essentially have limitless energy for thousands of years with one reaction. And the way that they're trying to do this is with these reactors that are being built now. They are basically massive magnets that hold these reactions into place, so that it takes a lot of power to get going. But once we do get that going, it could be super cheap, super clean energy for the entire Earth for a very, very long time.
Just need one jump start and then we are sorted. How far off are we, do you think? Will we see it in our lifetime?
We hope so, definitely. I am kind of on the fence on this, but Tokamak have said that they want to have this commercialized by 2030. So that's a hell of an ask, but you know, if anybody can do it, they can, because they've got a lot of funding.
Well, and I would imagine now that they're showing results like this, that tipping point might have been reached. Theunis, this is awesome, dude. This might change the world. We are that much closer to fusion and fusion reaction, and you can let us know on our Facebook page how you feel about this kind of groundbreaking technology.